got to give you another story on how lame the Democrats are. This one, I couldn't not cover this. Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer is planning to introduce legislation that would prevent Trump from placing his name on any additional coronavirus stimulus checks. The proposal, dubbed the No Politics in Pandemic Recovery Act, or No PR Act, would prohibit taxpayer money from being used for any promotional activity, including Trump or Vice President Pence's name, likeness, or signature. Schumer is pushing for the provision to go in the next coronavirus stimulus package, Politico reported. Trump, unfortunately, appears to see the pandemic as just another opportunity to promote his own political interests, Schumer said in a statement to The Hill. The No PR Act puts an end to the president's exploitation of taxpayer money for promotional material that only benefits his re-election campaign. The move from the New York Democrat follows the Treasury Department's decision to order Trump's name to be printed on the $1,200 stimulus checks going to millions of Americans impacted by the outbreak of the novel coronavirus. The checks are one of the products of the $2.2 trillion relief package Congress approved in March. Okay, so Trump's original idea to put his name on the checks, call it what it is, that's evil genius. That is him saying, oh, I got an idea. Let me do something that is guaranteed to help me for my reelection, which is put my name on the checks that it's $1,200 to a lot of Americans. And so when they see it, they'll think, regardless of the reality and what happened behind the scenes, they're all just going to say, oh, I give credit to Trump for it. Why? Well, his name's on the check. Duh, of course I'm going to give credit to the guy whose name is on the check. Why wouldn't I? So it's a political move that is obviously clearly designed for political gain, but, a politician gearing something towards political gain, I file under www.duh.org. That's what that is. So I'm not outraged by it. I'm not offended by it. I look at it and I'm like, okay, he found a way to, twist this in his favor, which he's going to do regardless, but he did it in a way that's more concrete. Now, I guess you could fearmonger like Schumer's doing here about, oh God, Mr. President, the cost to the taxpayers. But really, I don't think it costs that much to taxpayers to put the names on the checks. And I just don't think that's like a convincing line of attack. So why is it so lame what Chuck Schumer's doing here? And I'll explain why. Because instead of Chuck Schumer and the Democrats going, oh, okay, so you want to go down this road. You want to play this game. You want to be this political. Game on. Instead of them proposing a bill and doing something that benefits them just as much, if not more. So in other words, okay, you're a politician, you're playing politics, bet. I'm a politician too, so get ready. Instead of doing that, what does he do? He's not playing offense, and he's not planning on actually doing anything for the American people, so he plays defense. And the defense is, oh, Mr. President, you gotta stop putting your name on the check so good. Dude, just propose a UBI. Have the Democrats in the House, obviously Chuck Schumer's in the Senate, but why not have Nancy Pelosi pass a clean bill that's just a UBI? Or I'm sorry, let's do UBI, rent freeze, and hazard pay in one bill. Guys, do you not understand that these ideas, these policies they're overwhelmingly popular, especially in a time of crisis like right now. People are struggling. They need help and they need it now. You're in a position to help. Now, Chuck would say, and Nancy Pelosi would say, oh, but we don't know if the Republicans are going to let this through, even if we do the right thing. And by the way, they don't really want to do the right thing because they're corporatists themselves. But put that aside for a second. They would tell you, well, I don't know if the Republicans would be okay with this. Okay, so break their damn back live on camera. Pass a bill through the House that's UBI, hazard pay for frontline workers, rent and mortgage freeze. That's it. Pass that bill through the House right now. And then make a big stink about Trump blocking it. And the Republicans and Mitch McConnell blocking it. they never take the initiative to do the kind of stuff that Trump did here, where he's like, I'll put my name on the check because that'll help me. That'll make me look good. The Democrats never do that. So they're losers, and they don't even know how to pretend like they're not losers. It's just like, yeah, you're right, we're losers. So instead of trying to do something good on our own, we're just gonna try to stop Trump from doing something that he thinks is good, putting his name on the checks. It's just so pathetic. Do something. Do something. Don't just play defense and whine about him. Oh my God, a politician is doing politics. Wow, how outrageous. You do something. Do something now. What are you waiting for? But that's the thing, guys, and here's why this is so sad, is that I know why they're not doing it. Because they don't believe in it. They don't believe in UBI. They don't believe in rent freeze and mortgage freeze. They don't believe in hazard pay. They don't believe in it. They don't believe in it at all. They believe in the giant corporate bailout that the Republicans agreed to as well. See, with Trump, he agrees with the corporatism. Don't get it twisted. In many ways, he's just a standard Republican. But he's smart enough to know that politically he has to at least pretend like he cares about the people, so that's why he's putting his name on the checks. Whereas with the Democrats, they would just want to block him from doing that. Hey, I thought we're all loser corporatists. Why don't you portray yourself as a loser corporatist like we do? Because his instincts for electoral politics are better than yours. So the Democrats, even though they don't believe in UBI and hazard pay and rent freeze and mortgage freeze, they could still pass a bill and then call out the Republicans for blocking it and say, hey, we did our job, don't get mad at us. But they don't even have the ability, the wherewithal, the knowledge to even do that and play the kabuki theater game to be like, I tried to do the right thing and they blocked me. They don't even have that ability because they're that dumb. So not only are they corporate sellouts, they're also massively weak too, where they could at least play the game better, but they don't even do that. So this is all you get. Mr. President, no PR. It's just so sad. Nobody's fighting for you guys, man. Nobody's fighting for you. And what the Republicans are successfully doing at the moment, like Trump putting his name on the checks here, Josh Hawley proposing that bill that is like I think the way Denmark went, where it's like the government will pay 80% of everybody's wages. Now they're trying to outflank the Democrats with populist rhetoric and say, we actually care more about regular people, see? And the Democrats have no response to that at all, except for Chuck Schumer to say, please stop doing stuff that makes you look good. Congrats, Chuck. So pathetic.